And we are live. Hey, everybody, it's your two favorite punks and sissies on all of planet Earth. Yes, all, not apart, not one continent, not one country, not one city, girl, all of planet Earth. Oh. I promise y'all, we have no idea what the fuck we're doing, but we are so glad that you came over here to hang out with these punks anyway. In case you didn't know, my name is Destin. It is not Dustin. I am your hostess with the mostest. For now, anyway, we'll see what happens. But y'all, guess what? Enough about me, though. I am here with the most talented co-host on all of planet Earth. Co-host, can you please introduce yourself for these people?
Hey, y'all, it's your boy BB, and the BB don't stand for broken bobblehead. My head game is strong. Boo.
You said it don't stand for what?
Broken bobblehead.
Because what?
My head game strong.
If y'all would like to see if his head game is, in fact, strong, please send an email over to disrespectfullytogirls@gmail.com. Gworlz is spelled Gworlz. That is disrespectfullytogirls@gmail.com. And you, too, can see if his head game is, in fact, strong. Now, BB, you know we got another special guest for the people.
We do.
Yet another.
We do.
And this one is special, girl. Yes. And you know what? I'm just gonna be quiet, and we're gonna go ahead and bring her up. Special guest, can you please introduce yourself to these lovely people?
Hello, darlings. It's your girl Delequa, singer, actress, just person who loves everyone. It's so excited to be here and cut up with y'all tonight.
Ooh, I love that. Yes. I wouldn't want you with anybody else tonight, Delequa.
Okay.
Come on, because she's what? Because she's soft and feminine. Soft and feminine. Delequa, yes. What you smell like right now, girl? What is it giving? What is the smell giving?
I smell like an old church auntie.
Ooh. And you know what else?
Japanese Blossom from Bath and Body Works.
You know what else she smells like, bitch? She smells like motherfucking money.
Money.
She smells like motherfucking money and success dripping from every ounce of everything on her body, girl. She is just nothing but success and love and good energy coming through for the girls on this show. Yes. On this show, Delequa, we want to thank you so much for coming through and taking time out of your busy day and your busy schedule to hang out with these two punks and sissies on Beyonce's internet.
Yeah, I'm excited because it's not just punks and sissies, but you got a trainee on here with y'all.
Come on,
all of them.
Okay,
here tonight.
Come through.
Look. Only thing missing is the lettuce from the BLT sandwich. Only thing missing is the L, the lettuce, the lesbians, girl. Where they at? They're not in here tonight, okay? Well, maybe we'll have one on soon enough. We'll have one on. Right now, we just got a BGT sandwich. We don't got the L, okay? Anyway, so Delequa, you know, we came across you, girl, on TikTok. The first place I saw you was on, I swear, I don't remember. The first thing I had to see was something to do with soft and feminine. And I said, who is this? And then I saw your little think bubble on top of your profile said soft and feminine. And I said, hold up. I think maybe it's because you liked one of our videos or something. And when I went to your part, I was like, soft and feminine. That just stood out to me. And I said, let me go look into this. And I said, oh, the girl makes music. Let me go see. Girl, we started going in. Delequa, where have you been? And why do the people... Yes. Come on. Where have you been?
Okay, I actually just did that on here. And to be honest, I am devoted to the Beehive. I am devoted to the Beehive.
Come on. Okay. Hopelessly devoted to, not you, bitch, Beyonce. So, you know... Something, the two, listen, I went in, girl, I'm listening to your music, I'm watching you perform. There is just something about Delequa performing on stage that just gives me so much life and energy.
Yes, it's the energy in the performance, it's the I don't give a fuck
at all.
It's just the stage presence, it's the whole confidence, it's everything for me.
Everything.
Oh, thank y'all.
So, you know, let me backtrack before we get too far into it. We're almost fucked up again with the segments, BB. So, Delequa, we're coming into the very first segment of the show, girl, and that segment is called "Hey Yo Miley, what's good?"
What's good?
Now listen, listen. Sometimes we get into some heavy ass topics on this show, and sometimes everything we talk about isn't fun and cute and ha ha he he cackle cackle. And so we just like to start every single episode with positivity and see what the hell, something good gotta be going on. Everything can't be bad. Delequa, you are the special guest today, and special you are. So we're gonna get started with you. Hey yo, Delequa, what's good?
Well, what's good is right before I actually was going live, going into recording with you all tonight, I was on the phone with my manager, who I adore, someone I grew up with actually. We actually started working again recently together, so it's been beautiful. But I was talking to her because there's some business plans and moves we're doing when it comes to, you were talking about music and things like that, and that's been something I've dreamed of for years. And I'm 38 years old, right? And I have not really I've only scratched the surface. I've done major shows, but it's a different day and age now, 2025. I remember coming up where it wasn't everybody getting on like you can now, on an independent level, because of social media and all those things. The playing fields for the music industry and the acting industry have broadened, and since I've been trying to do it, and I wanted to take time to really get to myself, but that's a whole other story. But no, we were talking, and there's some plans, some business plans in motion.
I love it.
That I'm looking forward to releasing a new project and things like that.
Woo!
And I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm excited. And Soft and Feminine will be on it. So.
Come on,
Okay.
soft
Come
and
through, new
feminine.
project.
Soft and feminine, cause I got the teeth and I got the tits.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody better act like if you don't know soft and feminine, pause this episode and go spend 5 minutes and listen to it. What are you doing?
Oh, I love it when you pause and just put the cover up there for a second.
Oh, come on. Actually, trust, girl, you're going to be all over here. Actually, right now, while I'm speaking, it's going to have soft and feminine all over this thing right here. Might have a little video of you dancing and performing to it, girl.
There you go.
Come on. I love that. BB. Girl, you over there being all quiet, just looking and laughing. Ain't shit funny, girl. What's good with you?
What's good with me? In the season of being grateful.
Ooh.
So that's what's good with me. I know like sometimes like things can be tough, but I'm really at a place right now in my life where I'm just thankful for what I have, because we can always like want more, but definitely the season of being grateful is what's good with me.
So, it's such a hard place, because I feel like we live, especially with social media, and everyone gets on there and says, you just got to go hard, bro, and you got to do this and do that and do this and do that. I feel like I'm the person, like, I'm with you, right? Growth is important. We got to get out there and get after it. And we do have to make smart decisions. But at the end of the day, I do also think it's important sometimes to just sit back and say, it's okay. Like, I'm okay. Like, yes, I want more, but I'm also grateful for what I have. Like, it's okay to just sit back and be in that and exist in what we have, and just, in happiness with what we have.
Yeah, for sure.
So, girl, listen, I know the world is crazy. I know the economy's crazy. I know the politically, like, everything is just fucking insane. Like, the world is on fire right now. But we still have so much to be grateful for.
Yeah, we do.
Like, I promise you we do. And if you're out there and you're thinking you have nothing to be grateful for, your grateful's coming. Okay?
Yes.
You better prophesy.
Your grateful is
For
coming.
sure. It's coming.
Shut about our kid. It's coming. It's coming.
Sooner than you think.
She said, let me snatch that blessing out the air right quick before it goes to somebody else.
Come on, I did too. You better, you know what? My manager see this. She gonna point you out.
Come on.
Yeah. Don't play. Listen.
Come on, manager.
You gotta get.
Look, if you'd like to reach out to us and point us out, you can send an email over to disrespectfullythegirls@gmail.com. Now, y'all over here talking. Nobody said, hey, what's good with me?
You over there being shady. Destin, what's good with you?
Oh, well, since you asked, let me get into it. So, you know what's good with me? It's Libra season.
Yes.
My birthday is this weekend, girl.
Ooh,
My birthday's this weekend. Yes, girl.
Yes,
So my
happy
birthday
birthday.
is Sunday, and I'm turning 33. I had to actually think about how old I was turning. So I'm turning 33. Girl, let's not talk about the body because my body knows I'm in my mid 30s now, and it's just starting to do mid 30s body type. Girl, my body's fucking itself up right now. But I'm so excited. And everybody just kept saying, "What do you want to do for your birthday? What do you want to do for your birthday?" And I was like, you know what? I'm so tired lately. I just have so many things going on. I said, I don't want to do shit. So we got a few people coming to the house. Girl, if BB was here, he would have been the first one here. He probably would have slept over tonight in preparations. But I got a few people coming to the house. We're literally just going to kick back with some chips and dip and watch some movies. Nothing crazy. Probably 2-3 movies.
Yes.
If everybody can hang that long. As for me personally, I will watch the movies. I don't know about them. But so I'm excited to just hang out with our peeps and smoke a little smoke and sip a little wine and eat a little snackage and watch our movies, girl. And you may be thinking, what are you gonna watch? Well, I got two out of the three movies determined already. Listen, I'm a Wicked stan. Y'all already know this. So Wicked gonna be on the list, okay? But my favorite movie out of every genre, out of every time period that you can imagine, my favorite movie on the entire planet is Set It Off with Vivica A. Fox, Jada Pinkett Smith, Queen Latifah, and oh my God, I always forget TT's real name, but when you say it, I know it. What's it? Kimberly. I knew it started with a K. Kimberly Elite. Girl.
I need that money.
Is it really?
It is. I was hoping. I was sitting in my mind while you were saying it. I said it. They say, he said, Set It Off. I'm a gang.
Stop
that
it.
That is my favorite movie of all time, honey.
All time.
I need that money.
I need that money. And she said, still ain't do shit. Still ain't do shit.
Ursula.
There's armed robbery.
You better be answering me back.
There's armed robbery and there's murder. And you said nobody was gonna get hurt.
What's the procedure?
What's the procedure?
When you got a gun to your head.
Turn down, please. Turn down. And then she was on the bus with that head girl. She said,
okay.
She was looking out the window too much for me. I said, hold up, girl. You about to get caught. You need to lay low.
Oh, what? When they was on top of the thing, she said, "You know what happens when we get high? You start looking like sugar bear.
You start looking like sugar bear, girl." I'm so look now. I need to come over right on over to. You're in Florida, right, Delequa?
Oh no, I'm not in Florida. No,
girl, I'm lying. Where are you at?
I'm in the northern parts. I'm in like the DMV in the tri-state area.
What state you live in, girl?
Yeah, Virginia.
I live in Maryland right now.
Where?
Maryland.
Okay.
Maryland.
Yeah.
Oh, you grew up in the North, girl. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna have to take a trip all the way to Maryland so we can come watch Set It Off together. Because I know we could probably quote that whole movie from the rooter to the tutor.
From the rooter to the tutor, honey. I'm in a bond, Nate.
Get back to work, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. What are you, Mighty Morphin fucking Power Ranger?
I'm weak.
Get out, climb out the pussy, Luther.
Climb out the pussy for a minute, Luther. Look, I'm telling you. Look, every time I start doing my disrespectfully bitch segment, BB, anytime I'm mad at a bitch, I'm gonna just look at the camera and go, oh wait, I muted myself. What did I do? Hold up, y'all.
Yes.
I just messed up. Hold up. There we go. I'm just. You know what that means, girl. You done fucked up. You fucked up. But no, so I'm really, really excited about that. Y'all, if you cannot tell, it's probably evident just within the last 60 seconds of this motherfucking episode in and of itself. But if you've watched us even for 30 seconds in totality, ever, any episode, y'all would know a bitch got ADHD in here. Listen, you're lucky. You are real lucky if we even talk about what we're supposed to talk about because of all the ADHD-ness that is going on inside my brain on a constant basis. But something that is very common with people who got ADHD is, girl, we get obsessed with things. And so we like to do a little segment called Weekly Obsessions.
Yes,
girl, weekly obsessions is nothing crazy. We just want to know, what has everyone been obsessed with this week so that people can just get a further look into our lives and what we're like outside of this podcast. And so, BB, I let Miss Delequa go first last time. I guess we'll start with you. And what are you obsessed with? What's going on since the people saw us last?
So, oddly enough, I used to be the person that was not into anime.
Ooh.
But this week I've been a good friend of mine put me on some anime, and I've been kind of obsessed with it lately, to be honest. He gave me like a few to watch, and that's what I've been obsessed with this week.
Which one are you watching for? Like, which one did you start with?
Kaiju number 8. It's about
I'm
Kaiju.
new to the anime world too, girl.
All I know is Sailor Moon.
Say it again.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is Sailor Moon.
Yep.
I'm so my boyfriend is a huge anime fan, and so we've watched a few of them, but right now we're watching Naruto, which is a big undertaking because there's like 1 million episodes. Like literally there's like 700 episodes or something crazy like that. But it's really good. So that's cool, BB. And look at you coming in to be one of the cool kids watching anime. See, the anime kids used to get made fun of. Now it's like, oh, the cool kids. You see how people do that? How times and society change.
Mm-hmm.
They used to get made fun of. Now it's like a cool thing to do to watch anime.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's so crazy. Delequa, what you been obsessed with lately?
Well, I gotta be honest. Well, today this weekend will be Doja Cat's new album and Mariah Carey's new album. Love those records. But I'm late to the party. But I love Kiki Mapisha. Kiki Mapisha has gotten me in a chokehold where she be getting online and get with people. Y'all saw that Muppet?
You sent me one of them. Yes. I still need to go in, but I was cracking up. So they do this all the time, I'm assuming. There's probably 1 million skits of them doing this.
She's on other platforms. I believe it's on like Bigo or something like that. But she's on all the platforms. But honey, I be cracking up. She be going in on people, letting them have it. This Muppet child. I know
all as a Muppet.
It's a Muppet. But I know a couple of Muppet characters online that I like to follow. Some of them are more on the nicer side, but she will cuss you out. She don't care. Kiki Mapisha don't play.
Kiki, say it again. Kiki Mapisha.
Kiki Mapisha.
Oh, Kiki Mapisha.
Yeah, Kiki Mapisha.
Okay, we'll put that on the screen. Everybody look at the screen. You'll see Kiki Mapisha, so you can see what the heck we're talking about in case you think we're psycho.
Everything, y'all. Y'all gotta see the videos. Y'all gonna crack up. She'll twerk. She'll get back there and go, and then do all that. Y'all,
I'm so weak.
That is my obsession right now because y'all, she will call you any kind of name. Oh my God. It is hilarious. Please watch it. Please watch it. I'm weak.
I am. I'm going to watch it tonight.
You're gonna laugh.
So
you up want to watch it.
Yes.
No, literally. So this week I'm super excited. BB, I think you're going to like my weekly obsession this week. So there's this girl, y'all, because we've been putting clips and stuff on TikTok since we started this. I have really I was always on TikTok, but I'm on a different side of TikTok now. And before it was just a bunch of ha hee hee stuff. And now there's I'm really discovering so many different people. And I found this girl on TikTok named Fanta Ballo, and she's a poet. Have you seen her, B, or no?
No, you just say
but you love poetry, right? And so she is selling. So first of all, she has a book of poetry. I don't know if that's the proper word for it, but it's called For All the Things I Never Got to Say. And she's a queer Black girl. She was real young, and she just had a whole bunch of them, and it caught my attention. And she was basically just saying if y'all could please go support me, blah blah blah. And she read one of them, and I was like, oh my God, I love this. I was I just love the title, For All the Things I Never Got to Say. And so there are so many poems in this book. I have not finished it yet, but so much about just queer life and social injustices and family struggles and things like that. And she's really young. I don't know how young, but I want to say, I could be lying, Maybe I'm lying. Fanta, if I'm lying, girl, forgive me. But I think she was 19 when she released this. And listen, I'm sorry. Y'all can get mad. I'm going to read one of these little poems, okay? I have to, because this one stuck out to me, okay? I'm a sad boy at heart. So this is just going, I was like, I have to just tell this to the people. So let me get my little poetry reading voice on.
Yeah.
So this one is called Depression. I know I'm shifting the mood down. We'll get right back into the happiness in a second. It says, periodically, I dwell on the days, because there were days, and many, where I had to hold myself, reassure myself that everything was going to be fine, and then praying every night that I was right. Still, there are these days where depression comes and makes a home inside my heart, and anxiety joins and makes a home in my head. I get caught up in the constant battle trying to figure out who's right then, just accepting that hopefully they're both wrong. I know there will still be days where no matter what I do, I cannot shake the feeling. No matter how far I run, there will always be those days with that little voice calling back to me saying, "You're not good enough. They only love you because it's convenient, but I love you because you're you. You will eventually fail, so just take these small wins and stay still." I mistake these phrases for warmth. The ongoing battle stops for a split second and I feel sane. The waters are calm and I confuse this comfort for healing, and then I give in. And even so, I must hope that the next time I'm strong enough to run again, and that my strength will lead me home. Oh, I should have bought a kid. I said, you know what? I don't know what it is about people who just know how to take the feelings that I feel and put them into words, whether it be music, poetry, whatever it is. But to take a feeling that oftentimes, I'll speak for myself and say, I don't know how to put words to the feelings a lot of times. And when I see someone just nail certain feelings that I feel and express it where I can read it and it's real, oh my God. So y'all, listen, this is not a plug. She's not sponsoring this. She doesn't know that I even exist. Maybe she does. If you do, girl, what you doing? Come get on this podcast. Email disrespectfullytogirls@gmail.com and we'll get you on here faster than you can say for all the things I never got to say. But no, seriously, y'all, I got it off of TikTok. It was not much. I don't want to lie, maybe 10-ish bucks. And then I think I paid a couple extra bucks for the signature in the front to get a nice little autograph copy. So y'all go check her out. I love it. Her page, whatever, look at the screen. She'll be all up on here. You'll see everything you need to see. Y'all go support this girl. We need to support more Black businesses, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go a step further and say Black queer businesses as well. So I love it. And I know you will too. So go check this out. Now, Delequa, the fun stuff is out the way, girl. We have come into the main segment of the show, and that segment is called Let's Talk About It. Let's talk about it. This segment is where it all goes down. We don't hold anything back. Any questions we have, anything you want to say, anything on that chest. If it's here, take it off your chest and leave it here, and then we're going to drop the mic and walk away at the end. This is where we get down into the nitty gritty, as they call it. Now, Delequa, I think I decided to name this episode Live Your Life to Build a New Me, because you have two songs that, first of all, I like all your music, but there are two songs that just stand out to me as anthems, and they have become my anthems since I have heard them. And the songs are called, y'all look at the screen, it's going to be on there, but one is called LYL, which stands for Live Your Life, and the other one is New Me. I just want to talk to you. Listen, get into it, girl. Okay, look, soft and feminine, I love it. Oh, I live for it. I really, really do. I don't want to misspeak. How do I want to say? But there is just, for me personally, there is just something about Live Your Life and New Me. I have been going through so many things the last few years in my life. And those songs just, oh my God, they spark something inside of me. And so I really want this to kind of all be about not only who is Delequa, but what does this mean to Delequa? right?
Mhm.
So talk to me about Live Your Life, New Me, or just honestly all your projects in general. Just talk. Where does this come from? Where are you channeling all this, and where did this beautiful energy that we see come from that's going into this music and performances?
Wow, I love that question because my music tells a story of my life. Music isn't something new. 2016 is when LYL came out, right? And I had just come from the church heavy. I grew up in church. So my first album was an R&B album, and I was going by my dead name. And I released it. It was fun. 2008, right? This is before social media, before all of the streaming and all of that. I had released an album, and it was on FYP. It was on FYE. Excuse me, it's the FYP. Jesus, FYE, for your entertainment. Y'all remember FYE?
Yeah. Very vaguely. It's been a minute, girl.
Listen, 2008 is when our first album came out. It was called Talking with a Stranger. I bet you if you Googled it, you might be able to find it, but it was on my dead name. It's not hard to find my dead name. I'm just not speaking it here. You can go find it if you want to. But it was there. And then I had another album under my dead name. After I did my R&B, I found like I needed to go to church. I was like, I'm in church. I can't sing gospel and R&B. I can't be in the world. So I was pursuing ministry. And I toured as a gospel artist with a band and with a choir behind me. They were called Elevated Praise, a group of young people. We traveled and we had a blast. Some are here with us, some are no longer with us. I had a blast. And then I realized who I was and trying to. Delequa was screaming out for so long. She was screaming out for a very long time. I struggled with her for a long time, and I had to get to my womanhood. So I started exploring, and I will never forget. And the reason why I'm going into all this is because I don't want to be too long. I don't want to take all of it, but
girl, please.
It all comes to why LYL was created and things like that. And I was at the church. I remember I started dressing differently, right? Because for a second there, I dressed like Donnie McClurkin.
Come on, Donnie McClurkin.
And, my cousin Christine, she'll see this and she'll probably say, "You did that," because that's what she always said. I felt like that was who I was supposed to be because I felt like that's who I related to the most, right?
Come on.
I wish other folks would get free, but anyway, I ain't gonna talk about folks on here like that. But
let's talk about it.
Look, let's talk about it.
They still struggling. But anyway, I wish them well. But Lord have mercy, this is gonna be so bad. But you can put it out there. But anyway, no, they even had me go to his church. I even went to his church one time, thinking I was gonna get prayed over by him up in New York. And yeah, I used to follow preachers all over the place, child. But I was heavy in the church, laying hands, casting out devils, doing the whole nine, child. Preaching the word, touring, Stellar Gospel Awards. I did it all. But what got me was when I went down to Tennessee to the Stellar Gospel Awards, and my gift of discernment would not let me go. I seen the queerness all up and through there, and I said, these people are struggling. I said, but why y'all get up here and I said, how do you exude this thing? And I can just see the struggle on you. Like, how long are you going to hold on to that thing?
Right.
And, some people can hold on to it longer than others. Me, I believe in being authentic, right? So I could not be my authentic self because I'm like, y'all out here doing everything else under the sun. I just want to be me. And I know who I am screaming out. And so I started to walk in a non-binary space. By they, them for quite some time. And that's how Live Your Life was birthed. And actually, when I was in the studio of it, you had brought up Florida. Not to be sad, but the day I was recording LYL was the day the Pulse situation happened. I remember in the studio.
Whoa.
The TV was on in the studio, and it was on there. We were just, me and my producer were just sitting back there like, this is really what they're doing.
Girl, I just got fucking chills. That is like a crazy lineup of time.
Yeah, I literally just got done recording the song, and this is the first time I've actually talked about this, actually, with you guys. Because that I remember it because I don't get to talk about it too much like this, but I literally turned and looked at the TV, and that's what was going on the TV, where they were announcing that. And then we had idiot get up and say the stupidest things and not even acknowledge it really. Orange Cheeto. Anyway, yeah, so that was what that made me want to push for LYL. And literally I performed it 2 years later in Miami, actually. And so, you know, that song came out and people were but before then though, I actually was dressing the way I was dressing. I love heels, honey. Ever since I was young, I love heels. So I always wear heels. People in the church saw me wear heels. One time I went to the Mrs. Carter tour. So I'm gonna rewind a little bit from 2016 and go back to 2014. I went to the Mrs. Carter tour, right? And because y'all know I'm a beehiver, so I've never missed a Beyonce concert. Only what I missed was I Am Sasha Fierce because that church time I was in the church. Anyway, I went and I remember I went and got this outfit. I said I want to be fierce. I want to give fish. Okay.
Come on.
And so okay, I'm giving kind. Okay. I'm giving kind. That's what I'm gonna
Come on. Brick well.
Get put.
Exactly.
Ain't no motherfucking brick nowhere in sight.
And so I
just
went
guppies.
I went out. Me and my girlfriends went to the mall one time. We went after church too one Sunday. I found these heels that were just so. I got the picture too. I'm gonna send it to you. You can put it up.
Come on.
But I remember going. I had these heels, and it was at the DC Arena. Beyonce was there with the Carter tour, and me and my good friends got standard admission. So I'm down front row. I met Ty and everything, right? And when at the end of the concert, I had them shoes, and I started to just catwalk out. There was this uproar from in the arena. Mind you, I'm down on the floor, and half the arena's already cleared out, but there was still a lot of people in there, more than I could have,
Correct.
Those are if you've ever been in an arena, you'll see.
Right.
But there was this uproar. People was going, "You better work, yeah!"
Oh my God.
All this stuff. So I was just like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? All these people live for me. I said, I live for applause, right? And then I have another video too. And then fast forward to LYL coming out. I literally, right before LYL, I had auditioned for The Voice.
Ooh.
And I had literally made it right before the blind auditions. Like in Baltimore, I was the first person they picked. They gave me a little red card to. And I got picked to go. They would get my whole flights to LA to do the blind auditions and everything. And they had made one final cut. NBC made the final cut. And I didn't get on. So I was just like, oh my God. So it was just so many things that had happened that made me have to push for LYL because I felt like, man, I'm doing all this. This song is here to tell people, live your life. No matter who it is, no matter how long it takes, get there. You know what I'm saying? So then I had Live Your Life. Then I went and I recorded Bad and other songs. And I started recording my project because I was like, this is what I need to do.
Right.
And then I came to the realization that it was time to transition. And that's what I wanted. And I said, this is a woman on the inside. This is a woman. I need to live authentically me. So when I realized I could go through surgeries and things, I said I had to make the decision to pause music for some years and find me some more, or just keep going. And I made the decision to transition. And so right after transition, we recorded New Me. And because that's what New Me was about, I was celebrating that I went through the surgeries in 6 months. In 6 months.
Ooh.
Months.
Okay, 6 months.
I'm on 180 days.
What?
There was a audition and a snip in 6 months.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on. We add an
That's
answer
why people. I'm like, if you can do a surgery in 6 months, then you come tell me something. Okay, y'all can't tell me, but okay.
Come on, adding and subtracting.
No,
at the same damn time, as they said in the song.
Yes.
Okay.
She is adding and subtracting at the same damn time.
That part. That's what created those songs. And that's why
I love it.
No matter what I'm going through, I'm going to persevere. And that's what this music is about. And that's where I'm headed. So I'm only 38. Hell, I may not get a number one single. My number one single may come in my 40s, might come in before 40. You know, I'm gonna hit Billboard within the next few years for sure. And you're going to see me on Grammy stages and all this. You're
yes, I know.
It's not a question of if.
No, not at all. Because what I'm going through now, I know that this is where I know that it's about to happen. Because I know it's about to happen.
You can feel it. You know. You know.
Yeah.
Yes,
girl.
I have one question.
Yes. Anything.
So what was there like a particular like switch that went off that was like that um prompted you to like build a new me? What was there like a turning point in your life?
Yeah. There was a specific turning point actually. And I credit Kelly Rowland for it. I got to meet Kelly Rowland. When I
Come
went
on,
to meet her,
Kelly.
I was dressed a little feminine and she could see. But when I met her, I was just crying. I don't want to get emotional because I had already met Michelle. And I was friends with Michelle's sister by that time, Cammy. We had a social media relationship. Now we're really tight. Like I had her on my show some years ago, but we're really tight now. But no, I had went to my auntie. I remember I was struggling because the tickets were only $100. I said I could meet Kelly Rowland for $100. Kelly Rowland, like it was her Talk a Good Game tour, and that was actually the day I met my best friend, John, who I love. Y'all would love John.
Shout out John.
Yes, you would love my John. But that was the day we met, and I was in the line. And I went up and I met her. Mind you, this was for me. Destiny's Child saved my life because at 15, that was the first time I had an unaliving attempt, and I tell this a lot. Because I feel like everyone needs to hear the story. So some people who know me know, they might say, you tell that story a lot. I do, because that's the point of...
It's important, sis.
And that was the first time I tried to unalive myself. At 15, I had those thoughts. It took the song Survivor for me to, in that album, in that era, for me to get through. And I don't think so a lot of younger people don't get it, but for me, like Destiny's Child, them girls, they literally saved my life. So when I walked up to Kelly and I couldn't stop crying, she wrote on it for me and said, "Thank you for being you." And she has said to me, and I would just cry, "You're gonna make me cry," and I'm just sitting there. And so I kind of got out and told her that, they saved my life. She said, "You're gonna go see B?" I said, "Yes." And this is right before the Cowboy Carter show. It was right before it. And I said, "You guys saved my life." At 15, I wanted to let it all go, and I wanted to be a singer, and I don't know, I'm still trying to figure me out. And she said, "You be exactly who you are. There's room for you in this industry. I want to see you in the future." Mind you, future, she didn't realize when she in 2019 I have a video on my thing that people think it was recent, but it was 2019 where she said my name.
I saw it.
Yeah, that was from 2019, like on a live that she was doing. I think she was filming the coffee video. And she said my name, and I said, now I need to see her and put the picture and then the time frame together, and I need to show her, like, girl, this is because of you, like, I'm thankful. So she had put that seed in me to just go and be myself. And I think it took me meeting her to do that because I looked up to her so strongly. Like, a lot of people will say it's obsession, whatever. Call it what you want. But at that time, I was really struggling, and it took her to help me get out of it. It takes the Beyonce music and all that to help me get out of it. That's it.
Yes.
So other people got other remedies. They were mine, and they still are. So yeah. So much more to tell, but
yes. And we love Kelly Rowland. Let's talk about it. We love Kelly Rowland. Like,
she's a sweetheart.
She is, and then her music is
down.
Everything and more. And then it's just like, I just remember, like, specifically, like, just the raw talent that she has. And then just one particular, when she went in on Dirty Laundry,
that was the time I met her.
Yeah. When I tell you, like, I listened literally, like, the first time hearing, I played that song at least about 40 times, and I was like, she went through it, and guess what? She survived, and she like, and a lot of people in that like situations, they would give up, but she did not. So that definitely kind of speaks volume to the connection that you just mentioned, like meeting her and this whole survivor thing. That is so beautiful.
It really is. You know, like, I heard you say, it might sound silly to the kids, because you hear, I'm a survivor, but people don't realize when you find a song that speaks to something that is relatable to you, that's like, I tell people all the time, and I know some people just don't get it, but I always say, I feel like Nicki Minaj's music helped me step into my truth. And so many people are like, what you mean? What you mean? What you mean? It's like, first of all, I don't talk like that, right? Because I'm from Louisiana. But first of all, y'all only know the music on the radio. They only push the booty bouncing music on the radio by her, okay? She has a lot of art that you got to go listen to. But anyway, I digress. It doesn't matter, girl. They could be singing about a cardboard box. If it's something that you relate to, that's it. Well, like, music is such a powerful tool, and just words, like how I was reading this one. It doesn't matter what it is. When someone finds a way to put into words the way that you're feeling, and in that moment, you're like, they get it. I'm not the only, like, they get it. It's like, it's life changing. And it sounds so silly. You think of a song like, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna, but that was real. Girl, you're a survivor. Girl, please.
Let's keep in mind of the timing it was too. This is before the internet. You made a comment about Nicki, and I'm not hating Nicki. My connection with them was before the internet, before social media, before you could get easy access to it. Right, where
you had to go to Walmart and buy a motherfucking CD.
Right,
bitch.
where acceptance of who you are is just not there, and they had to make the little slights to tell you that they approved of the LGBT, because they really couldn't flat out say it.
They couldn't say they would lose their career at that time.
Right, we're talking about two. We're talking about 20 plus years ago. So what I'm saying is that for me, my connection with them is beyond the social media. Before there was the internet. I was young. I had no access to the things I have now. And that's why I said, I love that, because the only reason I said Nicki Minaj, you were saying something about the internet. And I was thinking about, how Destiny's Child came up with no internet, and none of that. So it's like, at that time, when you're trying to be an artist, the inspiration at that time is like, how are you going to be it? How are you out of all people? Which is what you're, like you said with Nicki's art. She came out and she inspires, and that's what these artists do. And she still actually, let's even talk about Nicki came out right before, right when the internet was starting to come. So she still had to push. She had to put out mixtapes and those types of things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So those are artists that come from those time frames. You know what I'm saying? To understand that connecting isn't as vague as it is through the internet now. Because through the internet, you can manipulate anything. Yeah. But back then, they had to connect to their fans for real. Yeah. So I think that's what I don't think people, they call obsession, but I think when you live through that, you understand.
No, literally. And I don't want to get too sidetracked, but ADHD brain over here. So I got a quick question from something I just heard you say. So, because you even mentioned a little earlier about how, because you started music a while back, you're not in fact new to this. Yeah. You took a break, like Nicki said, took a little break, now I'm back to me. So anyway, so you took a break, now you're back in it. And there's this change that you've sensed yourself, even with coming up. I mean, we're close to the same age, but even with coming up when you were doing music at first, and now the internet is so different from then and now. Do you feel like it helps artists like you who are trying to really come up, or does it hurt?
I think it depends on you work with it, it's what you work with. Because I've seen the difference. For me, there's only been one thing that's kind of held me from what it is that I'm trying to do. And it's funny because the meeting that I was having with my manager was about this next move that I'm going to make into music, hopefully, because you have to make sure that everything is legit, right? Mm-hmm. And sometimes I can get too excited early and connect with things, and people will try to use you and abuse you.
Of course.
And so right now, being vulnerable with finances or whatever is not my best time to do that with hiring teams and stuff. But business wise, I have to make some business investment decisions to move myself forward with the music, because I have the product, and it's just the world we live in. So I'm learning that now. But that's I think it can be harder too, because if you don't have the finances, you'll unless you're that 1 in a billion chance that everyone hears your song and you just go viral, billions, like out of 1 billion of people, then you get lucky, cool, or you get on a TV show or something like that, and you get a little that's cool. But that's not always the case for everybody. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I remember they just came out with that show, Building the Band, on Netflix. Did y'all see that?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Oh, it was a good show. Kelly was one of the judges as well. But it's them types of shows. I was like, man, if I was young, I would have done that. I wish there was a show for me like that back in the day. Like, I came up when American Idol was the only show.
Yeah. Girl,
ladies,
if
but
you had
Star
any
Search was all by
talent,
the time I
if you
was
could,
able to get
if you could stay on pitch for half a second, they were like, go to American Idol.
Yeah, right.
That was the way. And, you know, all the celebs would, oh, this is bullshit. These kids coming up and, you know, they haven't been through the struggle. Girl, don't get mad because you didn't have the opportunity. Things
Right.
change. Like now you have the internet. And so I can see where there are pros in the sense that you're able to, it's easier to market yourself, but then also it allows the market to be saturated where there's so many people doing it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, I saw a video of Lizzo on TikTok the other day talking about
There
the
you
whole
go.
situation where she
That's
was like, if
exactly
you're
what
an
I'm talking
independent
about.
artist, she was like, you should be posting that shit every motherfucking day because you can eat. You know, she said, like, I've seen someone on TikTok start posting and then a year later they're at the Grammys. And it's like, what the fuck? And so it's like, it can be this big, beautiful thing, or it can also be this big but it's just like, it's just finding a new way to navigate all these things as they come out and come up, I think.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, Delequa, you know, the song is called Live Your Life. And I know that's a song from 2016. I hope you don't get mad that I'm saying stuck on that song.
No. That's
Live
what
Your
it's
Life and New Me. I'm telling you, those are my anthems. And so here, you know what? I wrote a couple lyrics down from the songs.
Oh
And I want to talk to you about it. I swear I want to talk to you about it.
Okay.
So in Live Your Life,
Yeah.
here's what I wrote down. One thing that I've learned is that I'm beautiful. It's such a simple line, but it is so easy to walk through this world not feeling beautiful. When everywhere you look, because, you know, we have the traditional standard of beauty, which most people will not fit. Otherwise, it wouldn't be up here on this pedestal for whatever reason. And it is so hard. Like, I used to look at myself growing and be like, oh, I'm ugly. I'm this, that, and the third. And I'm like, you know, I feel like when you wake up and you just realize, I love what I see in the mirror, and I love who I am on the inside, and I love the energy that I bring when I walk into a room, and I love this. And you really just step into this space of loving yourself for exactly how you are. Do you feel that's life-changing?
Yeah.
Because I feel like when you just walk into a room, it just, like, I've said this on other episodes already that we filmed, but when you walk, or at least I think I have, look, girl, I get so lost in the sauce, I done forget what we done talked about, haven't talked about. I don't know how people keep track of all this in their head. But, you know, I feel like when you walk into a room and you really love yourself for who you are, God, it's like people's energy just sucks to you like a magnet. And there's another thing in one of your songs. Well, no, it's a different song. Okay, so in New Me, you said, it's a new me. I worked all my life and now I choose me. And then later on, you said, the universe chose me. Now, I'm a person, if I see two dots, I try to connect them motherfuckers. You hear what I'm saying?
Come
I like
on
to
now.
connect dots, okay?
Connect them.
So when I say things like really loving yourself and being yourself in full confidence and really saying, I'm going to walk in this room and I don't care if anybody else in here likes what they see when I walk in or not. I don't care if nobody else in here is like me when I walk in here or not. Bitch, Delequa's in the room, and Delequa's going to be Delequa no matter where she's at. And I say, when I say those things, that when you start doing that and you really start loving yourself for who you are as you are, and I say, you can feel people's energy, even the bitches who fucking hate you, you can feel their energy sticking to you like a damn magnet. When you say, the universe chose me, do you feel that partially happened because you started living your life and loving you for you?
I love that question because you hit the nail right on the head. That's exactly what I mean. Because I always tell people, You can't judge me because you're just as human as me. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what you think you did, what you think you know. Baby, when your heart stops,
Come on.
if it don't come back up now, baby, you ain't going to go to the next round. Just like I would.
Done. Up into that upper room if you're lucky, girl.
If you're lucky, you get to the upper room. You better hope you gotta come get the chains again.
Look, Delequa, go ahead and call Donnie McClurkin, girl. We got a service to perform for. We gotta bring him back in the room, girl.
Don't call on you to bind him now.
I'm fucking weak.
Baby.
Yes.
But yeah, no. It is very life changing. And when I tell people, I just said this on the podcast with the Boyfriends podcast, where I said I could be completely like done on the inside of me. As much as I would love to still be on this earth and do what I do here, I know that on the inside of me, if this flesh were to go away, when I rise up in my spirit woman and spirit person, whoever that is, whatever next realm brings for me, which should be positivity, which is what I feel on the inside of me, that's where I should be going. Because that breath of life that's on the inside of us is a different part of our flesh. And I don't think people understand that. And that's more spiritual than religious. Right? And it took me a long time to get to this point where I'm like, hey, call it God, whatever you call it, that's fine. But there's only one creator.
Yes.
Come on, talk your mess.
Yes.
You know, and I hear you say these things, and I heard you say earlier too, you felt like Delequa was just inside screaming, trying to get out, right? Delequa screaming to get out. You finally said, bitch, we gotta let this bitch out. Okay, I can't do this no more. I can't lie. I need to be me. I need to be happy. And I just want to live my life and let this bitch out and let it fly.
Yeah.
But Delequa, surely that was scary. Because I didn't even know this till we were recording and discussing in the middle of the episode, but you're telling me that you were traveling with the gospel group. You were doing this, that, and the third. You were so heavy. You're going to the Stellar Gospel Awards. You're doing... How scary, like, and do you still, and I know that so many things have probably changed and you've probably gotten so much more confidence since you've been living your life. Y'all gonna hear me come back to that phrase over and over.
It must be the Libra, because I feel like you're reading my mind right now, because I was just about to ask that. I was just about to ask a similar question. Like,
what else you was gonna ask? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask, like, in line to what you were about to say. Was there any kind of fear in like unleashing Delequa to the world?
Yeah. And I'll tag on to that. I know it's a long question, but so was there this fear when coming into Delequa and who she is and who we know and love at this point? And then also, how is that transition, and do you still fear today? Because the facts are the facts. As a Black trans woman in America, it's a scary time. I mean, it's always been scary time, but it's still a scary time, you know. And so, how was that? And then how do we feel today when we walk into a room?
Yeah. So my fears have shifted. My fears are more in the physical, political realm than they are the spiritual realm. I used to have the fear of hell. I used to have the fear that I'm not going to make it to heaven. I'm going to go to hell. That was the fear. Or that I wasn't doing right by the church people. But when I found out, again, that you're just as human as me, I don't care if you raise me. You're just as human as me.
That's a word in and of itself.
It is. That's why I had to pause for a second. But no, like, seriously, the fear was ginormous. I remember people calling my pastors, and God rest my pastor's soul. He just passed. It hasn't been a full year yet. He passed Christmas of last year. But that was a good man. But they would call him and his wife. And I remember one time in the church, I got sat down, child. Well, multiple times in the church, I was sat down for being too feminine and flamboyant.
Girl, I know all about that.
They couldn't take it, honey. They could not take it, honey, okay? But this has always been my life. It's just always been my life. I was always trying to entertain her, honey. And she just could not say. It was always a flick in the wrist. It was always a switch, honey, or something that I just could not help it, honey. It just was who I was. You feel what I'm saying? Boom, 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 pow. And you know, being yourself, it's really scary because you hear these stories too of people being unalived and things like that, and all these things happening. And but when you know your purpose.
Yes.
And the reason why I know that I have so much more to give to the world is because my purpose isn't fully fulfilled. I may have touched people now, but I feel like now I'm starting to really start touching people.
Come on.
It's time for me to hit the millions of people. Yes. I've hit a couple thousand. Now it's time for me to hit the hundreds of thousands, the millions, the billions.
Yeah.
You know, with this word.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, because just like Michaela J said, I got something to say.
Something to say.
Michaela J.
I love Michaela.
Michaela J, if you're watching this podcast, girl, what you doing? You better send an email over to disrespectfulthegirls@gmail.com and get on this podcast, girl. We'll get her on here fancy and she can say
song together.
Exactly.
And the Disrespectfully the Girls gonna have the first look into the song. How about that?
There you go. How
about that?
That's exactly what we would do.
Don't take our ideas. Don't go call Michaela J now asking for a song. Delequa already said it. Okay,
exactly.
No copycats.
Exactly.
But no, I think that's just it. You know, it's inspiring. It is because I'm with you, right? I had a similar background with religion anyway, and I'm with you. That was such. I'm trying to form my words right now. Sorry, y'all. ADHD's kicking in. But what I'm really trying to say is, I felt something in me shift when you said my fears have shifted, because it used to be a fear of hell. Now it's a fear of like politics, rights, physical safety, things of that nature. This probably isn't a fair question. Which one is worse? Or is it worse? Is it just different? Is it... Because I always tell people growing up, because I was raised in a very Southern, conservative, white Baptist church. Okay? Spitting and screaming and hooting and hollering, trying to flip the pulpit over every Sunday. Yeah. And we was deep into church. We was not those people who just showed up to church and then never thought about it again until the next Sunday. We was deep in it. Okay.
Yeah.
And so very much like you, I had, and so very much like you, the person I am was just inside waiting, screaming to come out. But I had such this fear of, well, I don't want to go to hell. Girl, I remember being a child terrified of hell. Like traumatizing.
Protecting the children, right?
Well, I remember at 5, 6, 7 years old being terrified because it was just drilled into us. Like, they love specifically talking about the homosexuals, girl.
The homosexuals.
The homosexuals, as Terry Joe says. Shout out to Terry Joe, whose pronouns are USA. Girl, Terry Joe just cracks me the fuck up.
All the way.
But no, it's just such a different... I don't know. If people weren't raised that way, I can't really explain it. But now I'm with you, right? And now I feel like my fears are nowhere near yours because, like, yes, I'm a gay man in this country and I'm openly gay, but I mean, really, Black trans women are under attack. Like, it's fucking insane,
yeah.
Right? I still have my male privilege. I still have my white privilege. I still have all these things working for me to where gay is just like that one little thing for me. Now, does it cause problems for me and does it come with its own form of oppression? Yes, but it is nothing to what Black trans women are facing in this country. And so when I look at you and I see people like you just walk into a room and not give a motherfucking fuck, I don't know if the fear is still in you when you walk in a room as the only one who looks and breathes and acts just like you, girl. But it's inspiring because, and I hate to always keep saying this, but I really need people to realize I am a somewhat masculine presenting white male who is gay. When I walk into a room, I feel uncomfortable a lot of times, especially if I'm in a room full of straight white people. But it is nothing to what you feel when you walk into a room. And so when I sit in there and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so uncomfortable right now, I can only imagine what it's like for you. And you still choose to walk into the room and be your authentic self. That is so inspiring, Delequa. And I need you. I'm not trying to gas you up.
Yes.
I'm being so fucking dead ass when I say that.
Y'all gonna make me cry.
Girl, cry if you want to cry.
I've had a couple of messages of people just telling me how I inspire them. And it happens often. And it just lets me know that no matter how bad it looks, no matter where it goes, I gotta keep going. As long as I'm breathing. I know that there's so many entities that would desire for me to fail. But that desire for them, for that evilness for me to fail is not going to succeed.
Yeah.
And like you said, the fear, it can be sometimes. I think in the episode I was talking about too is a video I posted where we're talking about shame. And if you're not you got the girls now, and there's no shade to my sisters. I love everybody for whatever they choose to do. But, we get the surgeries and the constant, just complete transformations. And I still struggle with that. Like, I'm like, man, I want my face done. I want this.
Oh, you struggle with not having done more yet?
Some more,
oh, wow.
Not having done more, yeah. I struggle with that regularly, y'all, because I'm like, man, if I wouldn't got me a BBL and got this face chiseled and all this things I could do and all that, it's a constant battle. How are they looking at me now in 2025? Now I'm the transition. I know I have the sauce, but some of the other girls have the sauce, and so if I'm walking in and I'm clockable or unclockable, whatever people want to say, I'm telling you, anybody's clockable if you ask me. I don't care how passable.
They love to say so clockable, but then they be like, well, why she didn't tell me she was trans before she came on this date? Well, I thought everybody was so clockable.
Right. So, I mean, which one is it? And you got girls who you will not know. I'm going to tell you right now, you will not know.
Baby, you've been sitting right next to trans men and women your whole life. You just didn't know.
Yeah. And, that's why I wish, and that's a whole other story, but I wish I would have been able to transition younger. I wish I was able to get the hormone therapies younger. So I'm an advocate for young people getting it because I know what it would have affirmed me to block the little bit of the boyness that
all the things.
All the things, So, but I take my confidence. I take my and I thank Beyonce for the song Cozy, because whenever I put on I'm That Girl Cozy and go right into Alien Superstar, and all I do is come on and I'm gassed up for the whole time. Like, bitch, can't nobody tell me nothing.
Yes. She's what? Comfortable in her skin. Yes. Yes.
Cozy.
Come on. And that's the one with Maddie in it. Don't play.
Okay. I'm dark skin, light skin, brown skin.
Come on. I love it so much. No, it's just, I don't know. And it hurts my heart when I hear you say things like that, because I look at you and I'm like, gosh, you're so beautiful. And, then you get on stage, and when you get on stage and I see that energy just flowing through it, girl, there was one, I don't know what you was literally jumping up and down, spinning in circles. And I said, she just looks so happy. Like,
yes.
So
the energy is unmatched.
Unfucking matched. And that just makes me think right now, like, I feel like this is such a basic question to ask you, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Fuck y'all. Girl, are you scared when you get on stage? Because your energy on stage is at 100 out of 10, right? And I feel like you're the person that if you was performing for 10 people, you would still be putting on the performance as if you was performing for 5 million people. How does that feel? Are you like scared? Like, just talk to me, sis.
Look, it's 8:58. We got 2 minutes, and what I do at 9 o'clock, my alarm gonna go off because I do have my affirmations. I do the 3-6-9 method at 3 times at one time, 6 times. I do affirmations 3 times when I wake up, And around 12 o'clock, I do it. I repeat it 6 times.
Do you need to pause and do affirmations?
Oh, I will at 9 o'clock. In about
do we need
minute.
to do We can keep the affirmations in the episode if you want.
I mean, I would love to do it. We do it together at 9
Come
o'clock.
on. Look, this is an exclusive. We're doing affirmations with Delequa.
Y'all do it with me?
Come on. You going to tell us what to say?
What we're going to do when the alarm goes off, what we'll do is we'll say, whatever I need, I shall have. Whatever I want, I shall get. And we say that 9 times.
9 times. I love it. So it's whatever I need, I shall have, and whatever I want, I shall get.
There you go. And that's my affirmation every morning. And I've started it. It's a 3-6-9 method. And what you do at 3 o'clock, I mean, in the morning when you wake up, you do it 3. Say whatever your affirmation is 3 times. And then around sometime later in the afternoon, sometime at midday, do it 6 times. Then sometimes in the evening, whatever time in the evening, you do it 9 times. That's a little something I learned during Maddie's creative course.
Come on. You know, I wanted to take that course. You did the one that she just recently held?
Yep, I was just
Stop it. I was going to do it. And then I found when I finally saw it, it was like a day or 2 before. And I was like, girl, I'm not going to be able to join these live sessions with, I would have just had to know more in advance. And that was on me because, you know, she promotes the hell out of everything she does. So, girl, hopefully she does it again.
Y'all remember what to say, right?
Yes. Everything I need, I shall have. And everything I want,
I need, I shall have. Whatever I want, I shall get.
Period.
A few more seconds. Whatever I need, I shall have.
Whatever I need,
I shall get.
Okay.
Whatever I need, I should have. And whatever I want,
here we go.
I shall get.
I should get.
You ready?
Yeah. So Beyonce, My House is the
Period.
one. So now we're gonna do it 9 times. Y'all ready?
Let's do it. You ready?
1. And then this is all for anybody whoever wants to do it. You can
Y'all do it with us.
I can't gatekeep affirmations. Okay?
I don't gatekeep nothing.
No affirmations because I feel
Come on.
like everyone should be able to do it. So we ready? We're
Come
gonna do
on.
it 9 times. All right. Whatever I
need, I shall have.
Whatever I want,
I shall get.
Whatever
I need, I shall have. Whatever I want, I shall get. Whatever I need, I shall have, and whatever I want, I shall get. Believe it. Whatever I need, I shall have, and whatever I want, I shall get.
Got a few more.
Whatever I need, I shall have. Whatever I want,
I'm gonna get it.
Come on.
We got 4 more times, y'all. Whatever I need, I shall have.
And whatever I want, I shall get.
3 more times.
Whatever I need, I shall have. And whatever I want, I shall get.
We almost there, y'all. We almost there. Whatever
I need, I shall have. And whatever I want, I shall get.
Now this is the one, y'all.
Come on, with your chest. Whatever I need,
whatever I
shall have.
I shall have.
Whatever I want,
I shall get.
I shall get, motherfucking bitch.
Right, disrespectfully.
Disrespectfully, bitch. We shall get it, and we shall have it.
Listen, and I deconstructed from Christianity, but I will tell you there's a lot of things in that Bible that speak true. And it said, when 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst. And I do that to the universe. We talked about the universe touching us earlier. So the universe is in the midst. The creator, God, Jesus, Muhammad, whoever, Allah, whoever you believe.
We're here.
There's no creator to be. Mm-hmm. The creator was just in the midst of that. And now we're going to touch that. Whatever any of us want, we're going to get it.
Come on. And believing that whatever I shall need, I shall have. Mm-hmm. And whatever I want,
I will get.
Shall get, bitch. Mm-hmm. Shall get does not mean maybe. Does not mean if the time is right, if it's not too expensive. I shall get it.
Come on.
It's definite. It's definitive.
Woo! Listen. Look.
Let's go start a church, girl. We'll call the church the House of Delequa. The House of Delequa, bitch. Look. Whoa. Somebody better put a praise on it. Oh my God.
I didn't put a praise on that one because I felt it.
Come on.
Baby, I felt that one.
She out here tiptoeing in her heels, getting her praise on.
Tiptoeing in my heels.
What you was doing, girl? What you was doing, girl? Tiptoeing in my
heels.
Yeah.
I love that we just get all these references between the movies, between the people we keep up with.
I know, right? I love
All
it.
the references are happening. But no, I just love it. Look, I know we're just rambling at this point. We'll wrap up this segment, but I really do. I thank you so much for just being who you are, Delequa. And I like to always do this little cheesy thing where as we lead out of this segment, because I know we always bounce all over the place and say a bunch of crap. Not crap. I shouldn't have said that like that, but say a bunch of random things, right? If someone who watched this, right? They're watching, they just listened to this segment. If you could give the people an elevator pitch, as they call it in the corporate world, just a little wrap up, a little takeaway of what we discussed today and the main message that you want to give people listening, what would you tell them?
To literally keep living your life authentically and find a new you so you can live in your new you and live and achieve your purpose. Whatever that is. As long as you got breath in your body, every day you wake up, every single day, I don't care where you wake up, how you wake up.
Keep going.
You gotta push.
You better push. Push that shit out. I'm okay.
Push that shit out.
My intrusive thoughts just get the best of me sometimes, y'all. Sorry, my intrusive thoughts just get the best of me sometimes. First of all, BB, what do you want the people to take away? And then, just tell us what's on your mind.
So, what I want the people to hear is we're all going through something, whether you walk around with a smile on your face or a frown on your face. Like for those especially we're battling something. So I just want to tell the people that you have a reason to be here and that we love you. We love you. Someone out there loves you, and you have a reason, because we all been there, and I know I've been there multiple times where I just didn't want to be here, but I just had to realize that I have a reason. And I have people that want me here. So definitely you have a reason, and just keep your head up.
That's right.
Come on. And something you just said I'm going to touch on. You said somebody wants you here. Somebody loves you. Girl, and if you think nobody do, these two motherfucking girls love you. This fine bitch named Delequa love you.
Dude.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Listen.
Somebody loves you, baby.
No, seriously though, it's just like if you I promise you, whatever the situation is, you're not alone. There is somebody going through your exact situation right now, also thinking they're alone. You have people. We've said this in so many episodes. At this point, it might as well become a catchphrase. But community is so important, y'all. If you're in that place, I don't care. Yo, we have the phone. We have internet. And y'all see who's on my screen is Nikki girl. But y'all, we have the internet at our fingertips. If you do not have community where you are, find it online. I promise you, there are so many people that you can reach out to and build meaningful relationships with, even if they're long distance. For somebody to just say, girl, I know exactly what the fuck you going through. Talk to me. What happened? Talk to me. Let me tell you what happened to me. You have got to do that. So my takeaway from today, girl, I'm just going to keep saying the same thing over and over. Y'all, live your life. Live your life, okay? And live your life and build a new you, because like the song said, it says, it's a new me. I worked all my life and now I choose me. You have to choose you. I promise you it's worth it. Is it always easy? I can only speak for me. Is it always easy to walk into a room and be exactly who you are, even when you're the only one in the room like you? No. But I promise you, the payout is worth it. The peace that you feel on the inside when you come to terms with yourself and really start to loving on that bitch in there for who they are as they are. My God. You want to talk about being a money magnet? You want to talk about good energy coming your way? Start loving on you and watch what happens. Start loving on you and watch what happens. And with that, Senator, I will yield. So y'all, now Delequa, I don't know what you know about Disrespectfully the Gworlz, bitch, but I hope y'all didn't think we was gonna go anywhere with a show called Disrespectfully the Gworlz. I hope you didn't think we was gonna get to the end of this episode without a little bit of disrespect happening. So now we have come to BB's favorite segment of the show called Disrespectfully, bitch. Disrespectfully. Ain't nothing cute about it, okay? We ain't here to be nice. Now, we just like to, throw a little shade, throw a little tea, read a little bit. Sometimes, like when you was in school and you was on your accelerated reading, we like to read a little bit. Okay, there will be a test after, so keep up. BB, I like to start with you, girl. I just like to start with you as the example all the time. Why don't you tell us? It could be a person, place, event, thing. It don't matter what it is. It could be something small, big. I don't care. What done pissed you off this week?
Okay, so
and then we're gonna tell that bitch, fuck you, hoe, and we mean that disrespect.
Yeah. So to be honest with you, like I love Facebook. You can't tell me nothing about Facebook.
Look, it's giving boomer, but I don't care. I still love it, girl.
It hits home in a little small town of Houma, Louisiana. So I wanna bring the Terrebonne Parish Sheriff's Office to the front.
Oh, I'm curious now.
So I was reading on this article, and like I read like whatever comes through on my page on like arrest that's made or whatever. So came across this incident that happened where this YT man basically someone
girl,
came,
this ain't
like,
TikTok. He talking about a white bitch, y'all. He talking about a white bitch.
Yeah, so a white bitch, a white man, a white male. They were like some people in the like his neighborhood, like cutting down trees or whatever. So him being his white ass, so decides to go get a gun, and gets a gun and shoots it in the air.
Pause. You said that there were who was cutting down trees?
Like just some people.
Another
like
resident who like.
No, it was like they worked for a company.
Oh, okay. So somebody paid to have their trees trimmed or cut down or something.
Yeah. So they asked
who
this
were the people that were
man.
cutting? What were their race?
Right.
Huh?
The people cutting the trees, were they black?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is starting to make perfect sense for Houma.
Right.
So they asked him like, would you like us to, well, we're in the neighborhood, would you like your trees cut? So he went and get a gun and he just shot it in the air. No one was hurt, thank God. But this man, they call the police. He gets arrested with 4 counts of aggravated assault. And guess how much this man's bond was?
$500.
$20.
$500.
I did not know that before I said it. What the fuck?
$500 for 4 counts of aggravated assault. And so I'm like, okay, like I tried to just like kind of play what's going on. So I go through the page and I'm like, okay, let's see a person of color or a minority in a similar situation, maybe not exactly situation, but similar charges.
Investigative work happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing $500,000 bonds. I'm seeing $1 million bonds. I'm seeing $250,000 bonds. But this man bond is only $500. So you mean to tell me after he took the mugshot, he got out of jail because he only had to pay 10%? So that's what you're telling me? And we have like countless of millions, like thousands of people in a similar situation. If 4 counts of aggravated assault. I'm not understanding, and it's aggravated assault. It's not even simple.
Right.
And you mean to tell me
you threatened people with a motherfucking gun and shot it?
And you mean to tell me that your bond was only $500? Like, I don't care if he was 95. I don't care if he was 100. It has to do with the fact that he was white. Period. Point blank. Because
of course.
There was a similar situation, like a black guy got arrested for it was maybe 2 counts of aggravated assault.
Mm-hmm.
$500,000 bond. So I'm like, what makes him different? And that shit just pisses me off because it hits home. Like, I know that the world's fucked up, but when it's your own freaking home state, your own fucking home state, it hits a little bit different. Because guess what? Just as easily as the next person can get in this situation, like it could be someone's family or friend in the situation, and then they just get caught up in the system. And that pisses me off. So,
before you get into the read, the crazy part is he came out and shot the gun. I'm assuming the people cutting the trees called the police, like, hey, there's a crazy man out here shooting a gun while we're just doing our job.
Correct.
What would have been crazier, but not shocking in any way, would be if the police would have showed up and the people cutting the trees would have somehow been made a victim of police brutality when they were the victim in the situation. And people don't realize the severity of something like that. That is just so crazy to me to think about. Because then not only is the police pulling up, but they seeing a group of black people probably with chainsaws and shit.
Yeah.
That just, to think that you're so stupid that could have ended so badly.
And it goes to show that could the justice system is so crooked. It goes to show that it doesn't matter what the charges are. Like, you're gonna be judged for who you are, your color, your skin. And if you're not with the majority, then guess what? You're just gonna face more serious consequences, unfortunately.
Now. They think they are.
Yeah, they think they are, but that could have definitely ended badly for those people that was working. And all they did was trying to cut down trees. They wasn't even trying to harm nobody. And they could have lost their life because of somebody senseless.
Crazy.
That shit pissed me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna read them?
So I'm gonna read them. So, mind you, this motherfucker looks like I forgot his name off of Family Guy, the old pervert man.
He does the one that got it bad for Chris.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he looked like
he does
him.
The whistle that.
Yeah.
This man literally looks like him.
Y'all look at the screen. They're gonna be a picture of the man on the screen.
You Friday the 13th Jason looking ass hoe. You motherfucking to the police department. That's who my beef is with, to be honest with you, because you motherfuckers are so worried about trying to protect your own people that y'all not protecting what y'all supposed to do. Instead of watching the road, y'all probably thinking of ways to cheat on y'all wives, and y'all got a boyfriend on the side, and everything.
Grindr app be shutting down the Republican event.
What? But we're not talking about that though. We're not talking about that.
They never want to.
So I really mean this with my entire chest. Fuck y'all. And I meant that disrespectfully, bitch.
Disrespectfully, bitch. Oh my God. Girl, because you saw the Grindr and all the apps, girl, was shutting down. Yeah, the Charlie Kirk memorial services, a lot of them have all had outages because there are so many people at these events on these apps, and it's like, y'all love to come for us. Y'all be the weird. It be them. They be the weird motherfuckers on the app who are like, "Oh, you want to come through and suck my dick? No, you can't even see a face pic, bitch. Just come in my house. The door's unlocked. I'm naked on the bed, ass up. You come in, fuck, come inside me and leave. No questions asked." That's the weird motherfuckers who do that shit. The risky ass motherfucking dangerous bitches is the ones who run around and act like that. I just can't. And you know what I just thought about? Back to Mr. Herbert, whatever the fuck that man name is from Family Guy. This old bitch that shot the gun in the air. So they just let that thug back out on the street.
They did.
They let that old white thug back on the street. Cause in Houma, that's where me and BB are both from, Delequa. In Houma, I know good and well, if it would have been them men cutting the trees, if the situation were reversed and they only had a $500 bond and got let out. Oh, he do kind of look like that man, girl.
You put the picture up there. You got the picture.
Hey, Chris.
What's his name? Paul Blart? Did I see that at the bottom?
Paul Blaylock or something like that.
I never heard no Blaylock. He must not be from Houma, Bab.
Oh my God.
Girl, I'm just fucking weak. So they let that thug back out on the street?
What the man say?
Keep our community safe. Well, it's crazy because if he walked out and shot a gun so easily in the air like that because somebody was doing their job, he'll do it again.
Yeah,
he'll do it again. He didn't have any repercussions. A $500, bitch, please. And he probably got a connection that got rid of that.
Yep.
Girl, Delequa, what done pissed you off, girl? I'm curious to know.
I might get in trouble for this.
Do it. We like getting in trouble around here.
You just talked about it. That man was not no martyr.
Oh, Mr. Kirk? Mr. CK himself. Oh, we can speak on it. We've spoke on it publicly before on here. Come on.
Was not a martyr. Now, my heart goes out to them babies that have to experience a loss that they probably are not going to quite comprehend until they get a little older. Right? No matter what they were being taught, they were still children and their brains were not developed enough to, just like they're worried about transition and all that, they're not developed enough to fully comprehend that my daddy is no longer here. Right? With that being said, not just them, but you know who I really want to say disrespectfully, fuck you too, bitch.
Oh,
Laura
I'm listening.
Loomer.
Because I've been seeing.
Fuck you, Laura Loomer.
Wait, I got questions because I haven't looked into it yet. Because, girl, when I say I've been busy. But all I know is she having an issue with Jasmine Crockett? What's going on?
Call my
educate me.
Ghetto black bitch.
Hey, was this in the middle of a congressional hearing too?
I don't think it was online. But you know, Nancy Mace
called her what? Called her what?
Trannies. She called her a ghetto black bitch, but Nancy Mace be calling people trannies, and from the
I've been seeing it publicly on camera, girl. She don't give a fuck. What's going on? See, you know what? Let me be quiet. This is your segment, girl. Let me shut the fuck up.
No, you're right. Go ahead.
This what happens when you got people in power who support this, though. And this is why when people say, I don't know why you're so upset, the president can't really do much on his own, he needs Congress. But when you have, listen, in the corporate world, they have this phrase that I hate, but it's true. And they call it, you set the tone at the top.
Yeah.
If the bitch at the very top doesn't care about XYZ, why would everyone below care? So when you have someone at the top, AKA Mr. Cheeto Orange Man himself, has set the tone of hatred is okay, public hatred is okay, and you ain't got to back down. You can just be hateful and just stand 10 toes down on that shit.
Yeah.
Why would anyone below him do anything different? Go ahead, girl. I cut off your disrespectfully bitch segment. Get back into it.
No, you're right, but fuck that. You know what? That face melting, big top and bottom lip. Look like she could fit a whole fucking Coke bottle in there, and not the good Coke bottle. I hope the Coke bottle that the bitch put in there is already cut up, and the aluminum cuts that motherfucking bitch's throat when it goes down the bitch's goddamn fucking throat. And I hope the bitch can't even hold her mother. I hope that happens when her motherfucking hands are tied and she can't fucking hold her motherfucker, get the shit out, and she can't breathe no goddamn more. That's how the fuck I feel about that bitch.
Look, she'll just be like,
Yes.
Right.
With the fucking Botox ass lips.
Right. And then
Fucking
she get all the
college
dicks she wants
dropout.
in it. All those black dicks she really wants in the mouth, she can put them in there. Yeah.
And how you meant that, Delequa?
Yeah.
She meant that disrespectfully, bitch. I promise you, she meant that.
And the dirty pussy, all them came out of it, including the grandmother's dirty, nasty pussy.
Dirty ass fucking pussy ass.
That they came out of.
Pussy ass bitch.
Ass motherfucker.
Now that's how you read a bitch.
Yes.
You know what? If they got a problem with me being a trainee,
Come
find the dick I got cut off and go suck it, bitch.
Come on. Since you want it so bad. You know, I just never she getting up. I know who you talking about. You said her name's Nancy May. Is that what you said her name was?
No, Laura Loomer.
No, Laura's with Jasmine Crockett.
Laura Loomer, but Nancy Mays.
Nancy Mays. She just getting up boldly. And the interviewer, you know, you could tell, girl, we know that she know what it is. But he tried to save her. He said, oh, whoa, that's disrespectful. And she said, I don't give a fuck.
And not only that, she's trying Sarah McBride. I met Sarah McBride a few times, actually. I'm from Delaware is really where I got to vote, where I voted stuff. That's where I live. But Sarah, she's a sweetheart. But that she was addressing a lot of stuff to her. So disrespectfully, bitch.
Oh, disrespectfully, bitch. I promise. Ain't nothing respectful about it. I'm over it. Let me tell y'all what I'm pissed off about is it's gonna start off not sounding disrespectful, but I promise you it's my disrespectfully, bitch. So just bear with me. I don't care who gets sick and tired of me saying the name over and over again. Y'all know. And I'm actually somewhat in the grand scheme of things new to her, but I love Maddie down. Okay, T.S. Madison is my girl. Craig is my girl, even though he, whatever, you know, that's her daughter, but that's my guy too, right? I like Craig a lot. Anything that Maddie touches at this point, I'm just kind of obsessed with. And so I was watching the new Outlaws podcast episode that came out. It comes out every Tuesday. Tuesdays are Outlaws days, okay, in this household. Okay. And so the new episode came out. And the guest that she had on, God, I feel bad because I know his name and I know his face, but I forget it. I see him in a lot of things. Anyway, he made a statement on there and he said, if society never got its hands on you, who would you be today?
Woo.
Because aside from the physical body that you were born into in this world, everything, and I mean everything else beyond that is a social construct.
Fact.
Everything. And so when he said, if society never got its hands on you, who would you be today? Or maybe he said it backwards, like, who would you be today if society never got its hands on you? And so my disrespectfully bitch is going to anybody who's trying to hold somebody else down using societal norms because you don't like what the fuck they doing. When you see a bitch like Delequa walk in the room, when you see butch queens like BB and Destin walk in the room, when you see, bitch, I don't care if it's just a bitch who like wearing a cardboard box as a skirt. Bitch, if they like wearing a cardboard box as a skirt, you can sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. But because what? Why do you care? Why do people care so much about the wrong shit? Y'all in the store and y'all all upset and in a tizzy over what the fuck clothes somebody got on. Bitch, is her pussy out? Is his dick flopping out everywhere? No. Y'all probably would care less about that anyway. I just don't get it. Like, I don't. You so worried about, oh my God, he's a man, he's got his nails painted. Oh my God, he's a man, he's got a purse. Oh my God, they're trans, they're this, they're the opposite. Oh my God, I'm in the bathroom with this person's sex, which by the way, I've never once in the bathroom wondered. I wonder what genitalia the person next to me has right now in the other stall. I've never wondered that. I go in the bathroom, I do my business, I leave. I don't even like public bathrooms to begin with. Y'all acting like you can't be sexually assaulted by the same sex in the bathroom. Y'all acting like your kids can't be sexually assaulted by the same sex in the bathroom. So
Mr.
back
Krabs.
to this bitch who had a lot to say about in the press the other day. You just walk around and have an issue with how somebody makeup is. Like, why do we care? Everything. And they don't want to hear it. Whether it's religion, whether it's the way you speak to people, the way you interact with people when you walk into a room. You know, everything is just societal norms. It's social constructs. And if you trying to hold a motherfucker down based off something that society says, who the fuck are you? Hear ye, hear ye. I stand today and proclaim all the rules that all society must follow. Who the fuck you think you are?
Okay.
You get to make the rules? Bitch, I barely agree with the fact that Congress gets to make the rules. It's supposed to be representation. Who they representing? Only a couple motherfuckers in there actually representing bitches.
Well,
Representing what the people want. Jasmine, we love you, Jasmine girl.
yes,
We do.
AOC, Alexandria. I don't fuck. Y'all gonna make fun of me and cancel me because I fucked her name up. You know who I'm talking about though. Yes.
Frost,
Come on.
Frost. There's a couple of people I follow. I just now got into politics this past cycle. I had to start paying attention because I said, now y'all trying to attack.
Baby, your life is affected by it. You have to.
Yeah. I have to. My life is affected.
This is important. Your life is literally directly impacted by it.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say all that to say, if you walking around here and you trying to hold a motherfucker down and not let them do something they want to do just because society says that it is or is not okay. Bitch, fuck you. Go sit down and pat your pussy, right? Don't play with me. Play with your mama. Don't play with me. Like, stop messing with people because you know what I'm about to do? Delequa, this is an exclusive. Nobody knows this yet. This sounds so stupid to say, right? It sounds like nothing, but I think I'm going to paint my nails for the first time.
And why not? Have fun.
I want to do it. I'm a little scared, but I'm going to do it. I don't know what color. I don't know what kind. I don't know nothing about that, but I'm like, you know what? Something just makes me want to go try it.
Pink. It'll be perfect.
You think so?
I think a real cute pink will be real cute on yours.
Light pink, dark pink.
Yes.
Speak to me.
A nude pink.
Ooh.
Okay.
You know I like to be nude.
What color should I get? Because if he got to do it, I'm going to do it too.
Oh.
Red.
Period.
Lady in red.
I'm so fucking weak. I can't stand neither one of y'all. But fuck you, bitch. And I meant that disrespectfully.
I know that's right.
Fuck. Everybody, we have come to the end of the show. Listen, if y'all have listened this far to all of our craziness and nonsense and rambling and cameras freezing and me looking like a fool and BB getting excited because it's finally his get back for me to have clips on TikTok looking frozen and stupid like he did on the last week, y'all. If you stuck around for all of that, you need your booty ate, okay? And you need to eat real good, girl. Just make sure you shower real nice first, okay? Hygiene is important. Don't you do that to that man. But no, seriously, thank y'all so much. Now listen. I don't know where you're listening from, where you're watching from. If you're listening and watching on a full-length episode, you're either on Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Podcasts. And if you have not hit the follow button, subscribe, the likes, if you have not commented, if you have not left a 5-star rating, whatever it is on the platform you're listening on, if you didn't do that, careful because we might kick you out next time. You might come back in and watch the next episode. It's not going to be available because you done got banned and blocked. What you lurking for? Hit the buttons, y'all. I promise you, every single thing, everything that you do helps push us further into this algorithm and helps us, get just a little bit further to the things that we're trying to do. We have messages to give out. We have so many people like Delequa with a story to tell, but we cannot get it told to the masses if y'all do not help us. Okay? So if you fuck with us, if you fuck with me, G-O-D, I want you to flip that motherfucker. No, if y'all fuck with
him
us,
into the likes.
come on. If y'all fuck with us, hit that button. Mm-hmm. And also, go ahead and take a look at the screen right now. Delequa's name is going to be up again. All her socials, all her everything. It'll be all in the descriptions, everything. Follow her, okay? Because it ain't gonna be long. I'm claiming it. In less than 2 years, you're gonna see her on the stage at the Grammys.
Yeah,
Delequa
at the Grammy.
Delequa. It is currently September 26, 2025. I'm claiming that by the end of 2027, you're gonna be on the Grammys.
Yeah.
Whether you're nominated, whether whatever, you're gonna be. Girl, you might just be sitting in the crowd at the Grammys next to Beyonce because you done got the work in. But you're gonna be at the Grammys, girl.
Come on.
Walking the red carpet, and I better see you walking the red carpet. And I want to have to email you and say, yes, Miss Mrs. Delequa's management. I know that you probably don't remember us, but we're disrespectfully the girls, and we got a chance to speak to Delequa before the world fell in love with her. And we would just like to do a follow-up, and they're gonna say, bitch, the price is $10, $100,000, $50 million an hour. And we're gonna say, that's okay, we'll pay that price. We'd like to talk to her again. No, next time, bitch. Next time, I want to have to. My people will contact your people. We'll see. Let me know. That's how it's gonna be.
You told me something before this. I don't know if you talk about it on here, but you told me something that you do.
Talk. What? Oh, I'm an accountant. Yeah, you can talk.
Okay, so you gonna be mine. Thanks.
Come on. Look, calculate numbers all day. She gonna say, Destin, how much we gotta charge these people for my appearances? Look, $10, $100,000, $50 million per minute, and I want a cut of the revenue that all these make in perpetuity for my girl Delequa. Royalty. So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for sticking around. Y'all go follow our girl Delequa. Watch her come up, because I promise you the come up is coming. And we will see y'all in the next episode. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for sticking around. We love you. And we will see you in the next episode.
Wait. Hold up.
What?
I just got one thing to say.
What?
Sometimes, bitch, you just gotta be disrespectful.
And you do. Bye, y'all.